Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Cask 529. I'm Brian.
And I'm Shona.
Tonight, we've got a little side-by-side comparison of Woodford Reserve wheat and 1792 sweet wheat. So we don't have any idea what...
Nope, we're blindly tasting these two. I thought it would be a good idea. We both like 1792.
The small batch.
The small batch. However, I am a Woodford girl. I love Woodford. And so I picked up this wheat whiskey. It's probably been over a month ago and we just haven't opened it.
I'll bet we've sat on that for 6 weeks.
Yeah. So I seen the wheat one and I'm like, oh, I'm going to get the wheat one to try it because I've never tried it. And I'm finding that the wheat whiskeys are a little bit sweeter and I'm kind of liking those. So I wanted to try that after we had the Weller and stuff. So then after we decided we were starting to like the 1792 and the sweet wheat came out this year, I really wanted it. Now, I was lucky to find someone who had gotten it and was willing to, you know, part with it. However, I could not find one. And
No,
I searched and searched and searched because I really, truly wanted this. But then I got to thinking when I was at the liquor store earlier this week, and I can go in and buy the Woodford. The Woodford is $36.99. The sweet wheat, the MSRP in Ohio here is only supposed to be $37.99. So they're the same price basically. Only you can find the Woodford.
It's a whole lot easier to get to Woodford.
But you can't find the 1792. So I really just wanted to know, was it worth wanting this one so bad? So I thought we'd do a blind taste since we've never had either of them. I mean, these are both brand new bottles tonight. The neck pours on both. So it's kind of comparing apples to apples. You know, the price range the same. They're pretty much proof the same. Woodford was at 90.4 and the sweet wheat is at 91.2. So, I mean, I think it's worth figuring out which one. Is it worth hunting the 1792?
Right. Yep.
Or
It'll
is the Woodford going to win it for me?
Because if it is worth it, we need to start looking now.
Yes, we do.
And you mentioned that these were both brand new bottles.
Yes.
But we had company, it's probably been at least 2 hours ago.
Yep.
And we had her pour these when she was here. So they've been open. We had them covered up. So they're not like fresh out of the bottle. So we got to get a pretty good true taste and equal in that they were both new. So this ought to be good.
All right, start with number one.
Okay.
Sweet on the nose, which you would hopefully expect with the wheat. It is.
Just a real nice, subtle
Sweetness. Just a tiny, tiny burn. I'm picking up flavor, all kinds of little flavors in it. It's like hitting my tongue at different periods. This is sweetness. I'm picking up a little spice now towards the end.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it must have some of the rye in it. Vanillas. Slight, I almost want to say it. It's just the whole little bunch of goodness on my tongue.
Yeah, it's just
it's
really,
just really smooth, it's sweet, it's has a hint of spice to it.
That's a nice sipper.
Oh, I really like this.
Second sip was even better.
very, very good.
I kind of got some caramel on that second sip that I didn't get on the first one. I couldn't really lay my finger on any flavor on the first. There were so many of them.
Yeah, I'd say a little bit of vanilla. I want to say some fruitiness in there as well. That's, bring up some of this, like some dried fruit flavors. Very good. Regardless which one it is, for a $30-some bottle, very good. Ready for number 2?
I am.
Kind of nervous.
I'm just trying to guess which one's which by color, because they are a little different in color.
Yeah, I don't know which one's darker.
This one's more like a honey flavor or honey color. This one's a little darker.
Now this one still nice on the nose, but I'm picking up more oak in the nose than I did this one. I don't know as if I've really picked up any oak in this. Did you?
No, I can't say I got any oak. I got more spice on the nose out of this one than I'm getting out of this one.
Very good.
First impression, pour either one of them. They're both, regardless of what they are.
The finish on this one is absolutely amazing.
This one's not harsh at all to me.
You know what I'm getting, and I know I've used this before, and
Leather.
I had to think about what it was. I'm sitting here trying to think, oh my goodness, what am I tasting? And I wanted to say ice cream. And I know a lot of people will, it tastes like vanilla ice cream or chocolate. No, it tastes, I only eat a couple different types of ice cream because ice cream and I don't really get along well. But if I am going to splurge, I eat black cherry or mint chocolate chip. This is black cherry ice cream. This is delicious.
It is really, really good. It's full of flavor. There's no harshness at all. It's just a really smooth level all the way back to palate.
Yeah. I'm still getting the ice cream. I am loving this one. I like this one too though.
Oh yeah.
I think they're both winners. But the finish on number 2 is delicious.
Now I won't say ice cream, but I will agree with the cherry, definitely.
I think it's just what I because it's sweet and it has.
Yeah, it's what you're relating that.
I am, yeah.
Yeah. But that's phenomenal. I gotta try them both again though.
I can see myself definitely finishing both of these because I can't. I'm leaning towards number 2 being better.
Do you have any guesses on which one's which? Because we've never had either of them.
We've
I'm
not.
just going by what the color in the glass looks like
But
compared to
you
the
know,
bottle.
I think they kind of look the same when you hold them up. Sorry, I was holding them up in the light so I could see. But I don't. I know this one looks a little darker. Well, not when you really hold it up in the light though. I don't have a guess, honestly. I guess I probably do have a guess. We always know Woodford has more of an oaky presence.
I'm going to say that 2 is Woodford.
And that's what I was going to say.
Yep.
Because I know that I always get that wood taste.
It's what you like out of Woodford.
It is. And I didn't pick up any oak on the 1792 sweet wheat. So, well, I'm assuming, sorry. I don't know. I'm assuming 1 is 1792. Only because I think 2 is Woodford because of the wood.
Yeah. And I think it's hard to tell now that we've drank them down. when these were full pours. 2 was darker in color, and to me, Woodford is darker in the bottle than 1792 is.
Okay.
Now that they're drank down, they both look the same in the glass.
Yeah, they do. To me, they do.
But we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll find
Maybe
out.
round 2, I don't
Yeah,
know. I like them both. My goodness, I do. I don't know if I can narrow them down.
We were gonna show some pictures tonight of progress,
yeah.
but that's okay. We'll get it again.
Well, but I do have a picture. I thought you were talking about another picture. So as soon as we taste this, our winner, Rebecca Watson, did receive her stuff. And she was kind enough to text me a picture of her in her garb, her 529
with her bottle.
merch in her bottle. So I wanted to share that. So congratulations to you.
Congratulations, Rebecca. But I was referring to the progress pics of the bar area.
Yeah. Still like it.
Second taste was, I liked the first taste, but the second taste was even better than the first taste. I got a little burn out of it on the first taste that you said you didn't get.
Well, it was more, I got more spices.
So I didn't get that. It was a lot more mellow the second time than it was the first.
See if I get the ice cream again. I know, it's just the cherries, but I call it ice cream.
So that would be an adult ice cream truck?
Mm-hmm. As I was swishing it around my mouth, I also picked up some apple this time. A little bit of caramel. But the finish on it is cherry all the way around. Mm-hmm. And I love cherry. So I had to say number 2 is my favorite. Just by a few points. Like,
it's just so good.
if we were giving these points, it would just be winning by a few points. But it's hands down the winner for me tonight, number 2.
I would struggle to put one ahead of the other, but I think 2, whatever 2 works out being, is definitely edging 1.
But I said they're so close. So the good news, regardless whichever one these are, I know I can go find a really good one on the shelf any day.
Absolutely, yep. Yeah.
So
Now we haven't found that in every store we've gone into.
we've not,
But the
on a few stores
that carry
they do,
it seem
yes.
to always have it.
Yeah. So I know I can get it.
Yeah.
Where this one I have never ever seen on a shelf
No,
ever
I
in
never
my
have
life.
either. The only one I've ever seen is a small batch on a shelf,
Correct. Yes. Yep.
which is phenomenal. We love it, but it's nice to have others.
It is a pretty bottle. I love the bottle. Are you ready to find out what these are? Are you still debating?
No, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm anxious. I want to know. You got to be ready. Cause
I need to know which one's in which glass so I know which one to put back in that glass.
Which one are you picking? Number 2 or number 1?
I'd say 2 for me. It's a lot closer than I think yours is for me because they're.
It's just a few points.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know if mine's even that far
say
apart.
I was rating these, and I know like on a 100-point scale, number 2 would probably be an 85, and number 1 would be like an 82.
So I was thinking on like a 5-point scale.
Okay.
And number 2 would be a 5, and number 1 would be a 4.
Okay.
But what are
Potatoes, potatoes.
Let's hear what they are.
Number 2 is our number 1 pick tonight,
Woodford.
Woodford.
you nailed it with the taste and of the oak, and I had it with the color before we drank it.
So number 1, which was our number 2 pick tonight, is the 1792 Sweet Wheat. Both fabulous. If you can get the 1792 Sweet Wheat, I would definitely get it. Especially if you get it at MSRP.
Especially for
it's
MSRP.
$37.99.
Yeah. However, if you can't find it,
Then go pick this one up at
then go
MSRP.
pick up the Woodford because it's phenomenal.
It is. It's delightful. So, I wanted to share a picture of our winner. You probably won't be able to see it too well. I'm going to pull it up real quick. But here is our big winner
Yeah, I don't think they can see that.
with her bottle. Hopefully you can see it if you're not, but she has her hat on, her t-shirt on, and proudly holding that bottle.
I'll try to zoom in on that.
And my screen is a little bit dirty, so probably can't, but just in case. She got it, she's very happy with it, and she said that she was going to be trying it this weekend.
So I hope we hear what she thinks of it. We like it. Everybody I talk to likes it. For the most part, especially for retail. And that's another one of those bottles. Some of the secondary market prices are just off the chart. But I actually went looking for bourbon today and was talking to a couple guys that I oftentimes see. And we had that conversation. Of the three of us, none of us were willing to pay more than, and it had to be a bottle that was absolutely either exceptional, that we knew was phenomenal, or something that we'd really been looking for and couldn't get our hands on. And none of the three of us were willing to pay more than $20 or $25 more than retail. So it's just, to us, there's so many things out there that are awesome that you can go get your hands on. There's just no sense in paying all that money. It just seems silly. But I know there's people out there that do it every day, so.
I may or may not have paid for the 1792s more than what you would have wanted me to. However, I wanted them really bad.
I know you did. I know.
And I normally am, if I can't get it at MSRP, you might as well forget it.
That's a true story.
I am as squeaky as they
Tighter
come.
than bark on a tree. I can assure you of that.
But now that I know that my Woodford wins out, now I'm not gonna lie, if I find this on the shelf, I'm picking it up. Because I know I can't find it.
Yeah, there's
And
probably
it's
no
good.
worry.
It's so good.
It is good. It's very good. And in the event that you ran out of this, you'd have that.
Yeah, if I could get it at MSRP, they're basically the same price, $36.99 and $37.99. You can't go wrong with either of them. But you can find this one pretty much everywhere, at least in Ohio.
Yeah, yeah. And Woodford, I mean, what's bad to say about it, really?
There's nothing bad to say about Woodford. It's bourbon.
But I know if you find this, or if I see it, maybe I won't tell you that I saw it.
You just pick it up.
Funny how that works. It's okay.
It's okay.
We've got other 1792s to try, so let's hope they're all. That's our second.
Hey, I have to ask. I know that you've really been enjoying your old fashioned, your cinnamon apple cinnamon old fashioned that you made with your smoker and stuff.
Yeah.
It's fall time. It's getting chilly. Like tomorrow is only supposed to be, I think, high of 50s something.
Mid 50s, maybe 55.
I'm just wondering what else you might be coming up with.
I don't know. I probably ought to come up with something.
I think we need some more fall drinks.
We've got a little get together to go to, so we could come up with something and take it along.
Yeah, you need to come up with another fall drink because I really enjoyed that old fashioned that you made. So
Yeah,
let's start thinking of another one and we'll get that on there.
Well, maybe we Yeah, I don't know. We'll come up with something.
Okay.
Manhattan, we've not smoked a Manhattan yet. I'm not sure what kind of
Try
smoke to
that,
put on our
yeah.
Manhattan.
But I want it like more fall, like with cinnamon and stuff in it. Like I love
Apple cider.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I can run down to the bulk food store
Oh,
to see
you're
if they
just
have
looking for a reason to
apple
go down there, aren't
cider
you?
and see.
Okay,
Who
everybody.
wants a hot toddy with some apple cider in it?
That'd be good.
Me?
So maybe it's time to come up with a fall cocktail,
Yep, it is. Get on it.
even though it's only the first week of October.
It's fall. It only
The
lasts
calendar
fall.
says it's fall.
Fall is like this, and then winter lasts like this long. And
Why
then you get
does-
spring,
why does
and then you
winter-
get summer, then you get fall, then winter.
Why does winter take so long?
Because it's not worth it. I don't know.
Winter's just like, winter's like that ash you can't get rid of, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know either.
All right, so thanks for tuning in with us tonight. We hope you learned something. 1792 is a great bottle and a great pour, but if you can't find it, don't get discouraged and pick you up a bottle of Woodford wheat, because
Delicious.
in our book it actually tasted a little bit better than the 1792. So
If you like that cherry note,
yeah,
because it's all over. If you like that cherry note,
yeah.
definitely pick this up.
I would say that's probably the sweetest bourbon we've ever had here.
And I'm loving it.
It's really, really good.
You can just give me an IV of it.
I don't know if it's all that. Okay. Do you have anything else?
I don't. No.
Okay. So thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. If you would, hit that subscribe button. We're still gaining subscribers, but we're trying to get to that
500 so I can go crazy.
500, and we're going to give something else away. People are surprised that we gave a bottle of Weller 107 away at 100 subscribers.
Never know what I'll do for 500.
So let's get there and see. So thanks for joining us, guys, and have a great night.
Thank you.